Hi guys, this will be part 2 on the law of attraction. Setting your mind on the positive. Alright, that sounds simple. As a matter of fact, it sounds ridiculous. How could just thinking about positive things help you in any way, shape, or form? It's not going to change nothing, right? Don't be so sure, okay? As I said, there's a force that resonates through the universe. And as our minds begin to become more positive, the frequency more, it emanates, it imitates this force. When the Bible says, be careful what you set your heart upon, because you will surely get it. When you set your mind on something positive, when you say, I'm going to do something about this anxiety, keep that in your head. Keep focused on it. Don't overlook the fact that nothing happened today. Realize that something is taking place, that is the start of something that at some point you will have no control over. What they're saying is that the law of attraction is a law. It's like the law of gravity. It's like the speed of light. Now, because as I said, quantum physics is what we're talking here. So the speed of light is a universal speed limit. You can't go faster than the speed of light, or you would get where you was going before you left. But there are laws, natural laws of nature, and what they're saying is that the law of attraction is a law. If I were to hold this cell phone, if I turn it loose, that is an action. Once I have set this action into motion, I have no control over it. It falls to the ground. That is a law. That will happen every time. It can't be changed. It can't be broken. That will never hover in the air. Now what they're saying is that the law of attraction is a law. If you focus on what you want, the Bible says steadfastly turning away from the past and looking to the future. If you set your mind on what you want, then the wheels are in motion. Alright? The wheels are in motion, and things then will begin to happen. Your mind will begin to set up the scenario in which what you're seeking can take place. But what happens so often is that we will think about these things. We'll get to, I don't know, I've read probably 100 books on positive thinking, and out of those I have gotten virtually nothing. At the moment when you hear it, when you read it, it sounds good, and you try to do it, but after a while, nothing really changes, and you kind of stop doing this and stop doing that. And I'll tell you from an addiction standpoint, if you are going to AA, and you're going to your meetings, and you're doing your steps, and you are talking with your counselor and or your sponsor, and you're doing, the things you're supposed to do, most of the time you stay sober. When you quit talking to your counselor, when you quit going to meetings, when you quit doing all those things that you did that helped you, you're back to where you was at. Same thing with the law of attraction. We think about stuff, we get all hyped up and ready to do it, and then we kind of step out of it. But if you steadfastly continue to believe, now the belief part's a difficult one. For me, it's not. I'm a spiritual person. I believe in God, so I ask God for things, and then I believe that He will give them to me. That's what the Bible says. Once you pray, believe that you have received it. The law of attraction says, think about what you want, and you will get it. I mean, as I say, it's a lot where science and religion meet. But once you've said that, if you're not spiritual, then you have to believe in the law of attraction. You have to believe that the law of attraction is in fact the law, and that once you begin to practice it, the natural end result will come to pass. So it's a little fun. I got a buddy here. All right. So, I mean, and another thing is like the focusing on the positive is more difficult than you would think. There's a story told about a man who was a public speaker, and he would see how he was doing, because he didn't think he was doing well. He would put out these flyers at the end of his speech and ask people to fill them out on how he did. If 100 flyers were returned, and 99 of them were good, or 98 of them were good, and 2 of them were bad, that's What do you focus on? Do you focus on the 2 that's bad? What can you do to change? Overlooking completely the 99 that were good. That is so. I don't know if it's a human nature or if it's the nature of us as anxiety sufferers, but we have a tendency to overlook the positive. And no matter how blatantly obvious the positive is, we will overlook it and focus on the negative. Athletes, you talk to Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Tiger Woods. They may not remember all the tournaments they won, all the games that they won, but they'll remember almost always every one they lost. You know, I think maybe it might be human nature. But I truly believe, and I don't practice it the way I should. I'm hoping some of these videos will help me to get more in the spirit of this thing. But I do believe, and I believe it has happened in my life, that, you know, I mean, think about 2 years, right? 2 years ago, I realized I had anxiety. And I then set my mind to do something about it. Now, there were days where I realized where the anxiety overrode me, and there was no hope. You know, little by little, you do move in that direction. And as positive things begin to happen, you tend to move that way forward. You get more confidence in what you're doing. And you will see things that you didn't see before, because your mind now is looking in a different direction. It makes itself aware of things around you that could possibly help you. I told a story in another video, which I won't go into now, but opportunities will present themselves. Your life will follow the same course for the most part, and these same events will take place. It's just that with the new focus that you have on the positive, you'll see these things that were there before. They would have come into your life whether you were thinking positive or not. Just that when you're thinking positive, you see them. They become clear. Your mind is lifted somewhat out of the muck and the mud, and is able to see on a little more clear level. I don't know. I'll probably have to go on with a part 3 of this. Don't know if I'll get her done today. But think about this stuff, guys. And if you get an opportunity, check out the Law of Attraction. It's very interesting stuff. And, you know, I'll take any tool, any weapon in my fight, anything that I think will help. I'm going to look at it. You know, so I say to you, I just challenge it. Check it out. See what you think. For me, it was an epiphany. All right, guys. Now I'll stop this one here. Hang in there. Keep the faith. And have a great day.